What's up, guys? Just a real quick Braves video, going a little stir crazy that I haven't done one in about 5 days. But the off season's been kind of slow as a sloth. But as we are heading into Turkey Day tomorrow, I thought I would give my thoughts on where the Braves stand, the roster as it stands now, and some things that I would like to see, and things that I'm thankful for before this Turkey Day that we will celebrate tomorrow. I hope you all have an amazing time with family, friends, whatever you do. Stay happy, healthy, safe, and full, and watch football all day long. Stuff your face, fall asleep, out, all the good stuff. But for the Braves, you got a lot to be thankful for because there's not a lot of holes. There really isn't. You got Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Ozzie Albies, Ron Acuna Jr., Spencer Strider, Michael Harris II, locked up long term, and those are key positions that you don't have to worry about for so long. Obviously, the looming vacancy is at shortstop. And I'll be honest, if we go into 2023 with Vaughn Grisham or Orlando Arcia as the primary shortstop, it won't necessarily give me the warm and fuzzies. No, because I think just as we were going into last offseason with a vacancy at first base and what we came off in last year, it would just do a disservice to what Alex Anthopoulos has built, the foundation. So I think going younger at that position right now would not behoove the organization. It's not like we have a Jeremy Pena waiting in the wings or something. Obviously, my gut feeling is it's Swanson, or I have no clue. And obviously, predicting what Alex Anthopoulos does in an off season is like trying to predict the lottery numbers, so not likely going to happen. But you also look at left field, Eddie Rosario coming off a pretty much lost season with the eye surgery and just couldn't get out of the block, so to speak. And then you got the Marcell Ozuna of it all, where you've got $32 million. I don't want to trade Eddie Rosario because we are pretty well lacking left-handed pop. Mitch Haniger, I love the Mitch Haniger idea more than I love the Cody Bellinger idea. Mitch Haniger has had a bevy of injuries during his career, but he brings steadiness on both sides of the ball. Obviously, it comes down to injuries, but a short-term deal would be an Alex Anthopoulos special. Cody Bellinger, yes, he shows flashes when it matters most in big spots and big postseason, but the strikeout drove that he has, and I know strikeouts are more accepted in today's baseball, but just the inconsistencies. His swing kind of reminds me of Jason Hayward's, just really long, lanky, and coming from the Dodgers, if they can't unlock you, it gives me pause. And again, he wants a 1-year deal, so that might be an Alex Anthopoulos special. And whatever happens this offseason, and whoever puts on that Braves uniform, I'm a fan of them once they do. So these are just my overall opinions. But I'm definitely a Mitch Haniger. I would be really ecstatic if that happened. Cody Bellinger, I'd be a little more skeptical, but again, Kevin Seitzer has worked a lot of magic lately. And Cody Bellinger would definitely be an upgrade to what we have. in left field right now. If we could somehow magically get off from under the Marcell Ozuna contract, that would be glorious. But is that likely? I don't know. But again, left-handed power would be nice, because you got Matt Olson, you got Ozzie Albies as switch, you got Michael Harris as switch, but it would never hurt, because obviously you got Ronald Acuna Jr., Michael Harris, and then right now Eddie Rosario and Sam Hilliard. The Sam Hilliard addition is very savvy and under the radar. He has speed to burn, really solid defense. The defensive metrics don't love him, but he kind of gives you the Robbie Grossman, Jorge Soler vibes, and it's what the Braves like analytically, and we saw what Kevin Seitzer was able to do with Robbie Grossman in the quick time that they were together. So Robbie Grossman may be an option as well. I think if you look at the rotation, you've got Max Fried, Charlie Morton, Spencer Strider. A full year of Spencer Strider definitely gives me the warm and fuzzy. Then what Kyle Wright's coming off of. Obviously, number 5 in the rotation is up for grabs at the moment. Elder, Kyle Muller, Ian Anderson, Colby Allard, even though that's far, far down my list of what I would prefer at the 5. And obviously you could upgrade it as well, because you've still got all the big free agents, Jacob deGrom, Carlos Rodon, to name a couple. But I don't know if we'll do that, considering we gave Morton 1 for $20. And I know people are like, why did we do that? But it's the same thing as the Adam Wainwright, Clayton Kershaw deal, going back to their respective St. Louis Cardinals and Los Angeles Dodgers. And I think Charlie wants to go out definitely on top, but more consistent year than he had last year. The home run ball is what got him. And I think, again, the old adage of there's no bad one-year deals. And I guess the Cole Hamels one may beg to differ there, but again, you still only have 1 year, and then you can upgrade internally or externally there as well. And Charlie Morton still gives you a great chance to win, still has incredible electric stuff, and I feel like he is valuable for Kyle Wright, because they're basically 2.0. The leaps and bounds he took, Spencer Strider as well. You can't discount what Charlie Morton means to that clubhouse and the young studs on our staff. And Max Fried, obviously, is Max Fried. Hopefully, maybe another extension comes for him. But Mike Soroka as well is a internal 5th option. And boy, would it make my heart happy if he was able to put it together and earn that 5th spot, because he was so dominant in 2019. It was incredible. And if he can come back half of that, the Braves would have a steal, and we already have a pretty stellar top 4 rotation. It would be unlikely for us to add there, but that would be an area to look at. So basically, it's what we do at shortstop. You could add another starter if you wanted to, another piece to the bullpen, even though I think the bullpen is savvy and deep with AJ Minter and Dylan Lee from the left side. Then you got the coach, Jesse Chavez, back on a minor league deal. Obviously, still has to earn the spot. Kirby Yates coming off Tommy John, getting his feet wet with us last year. Seeing flashes of what he was in San Diego. Having a full spring training, that helps. Raisel Iglesias, likely our closer as things stand now, was one of the nastiest, greatest acquisitions of the trade deadline last season. And then you've got Colin McHugh. You've got the sneaky additions of Nick Anderson and Dennis Santana. Nick Anderson, obviously, you worry about the injury, but it's inexpensive, and if it works out, again, that could be a diamond that the Braves are reaping. And same goes for Dennis Santana, especially with a better defense and overall team behind him. I think the FIP 3.35 gives you a lot of hope for Dennis Santana. 97 with the nasty slider movement. That is nice to take a flyer on as well. But I think Kirby Yates is probably a big time X factor, and you could look to add bullpen as well because you never can have enough pitching. But the way our bullpen stands right now, you feel pretty solid at the depth and the versatility of those roles. My breakout candidate and can turn into a Kyle Wright type of year, maybe Ian Anderson, and because I feel like he can hopefully develop that third pitch more, and just find the confidence to attack. And I feel like he could be the one to just kind of bust through that door, bust through that five inning pitch window where you're pulling teeth just to get to 5 innings quality. So that's my breakout kind of candidate. And then obviously you're looking at Ronald Acuna Jr., who is having a lot of fun in the Venezuelan winter leagues right now. Yesterday, blasted a homer. Today, scored from first on a double. And then you got a hopefully full season of Ozzie Albies. I think he's the kind of energizer bunny that the Braves were missing in the playoff series especially, but just throughout the entire season, just kind of keep the energy up no matter what's happening, that kind of thing. And Ronald having extra at-bats in Winter League and a full spring training, I fully expect full Super Ronald. So I'm really excited where the Braves sit. Obviously, the shortstop situation is interesting and kind of scary because the unknown. And again, I don't necessarily like the idea of Arcia or Vaughn Grisham being the starting option, just because shortstop is such a valuable position. The shift going away, or the mega over shift going away, and the instincts of the guys on on the market is invaluable, and we know how clutch Dansby is in the biggest of situations, and I'm hoping his Atlanta heartstrings continue to pull on him, and the sheriff will be back. But I can tell you that Alex Anthopoulos is going to do his best, and we have 2 spots open on the 40 right now. The prospect to look for in spring training is Justin Henry Malloy. He is an on-base machine. His play discipline, plate awareness, strike zone awareness, bat-to-ball skill is second to none. And honestly, if Vaughn Grisham isn't the Martin Prado or Omar Infante, which I hope he is, just to give us some positional versatility, I think Justin Henry could be that. So that is an important name to look for in spring training as well. But the Braves are in a pretty darn good spot with, again, full season of Michael Harris II, full season of Spencer Strider, full season of Matt Olson without the Freddie Freeman shadow, full season of healthy Ronald Acuna Jr. and Ozzie Albies. There's a lot to be thankful for and a lot to look forward to. I know this offseason has been super slow, but the savvy, non-break the internet moves by Alex Anthopoulos have still got me happy, and I'm really thinking that Sam Hilliard is going to bust out a little bit and be the diamond in the rough of this offseason. Far from over, obviously, but I'm really liking the starts. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. Comment your questions, whatever you think about the roster and where it stands now would be awesome. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Have a great holiday with your family, friends. Stay safe, all that great stuff. See you guys on the flip side.